My group and I learnt a lot about conventions of music videos after completing a lot of research as seen on our blogs. Here, we see a summary of what we found out about the conventions of R&B music videos. There are common features that can be seen within all R&B videos. This includes close-ups of artists and all bling and jewelry and sexual themes, which are always dominant in R&B videos. Women appear to be sexualized.
My group and I decided to base our R&B genre around romanticism, a usual subject matter in our R&B. We wanted to base our music video on the theme unrequited love, whilst breaking conventions that you would usually get from this theme. Throughout our secondary research, my group and I realized that usually the male is always the dominant figure. However, my group and I wanted to take an unconventional approach and do something that was different. As part of our research, we studied Tyrese's music video to his single Why You Gonna Act Like That. It had followed the very idea that my group and I had in mind. From the first clip we see the protagonist upset and frustrated at the failure of his relationship. In the second scene, we have a reminiscent scene whereby we see the glory days of his relationship. Through, continu- Through continuity to the third scene, we see the bad times of the relationship, of the couple constantly arguing, which resultantly leaves the female character to leave the relationship, giving her the upper hand. In the final clip, whilst trying to win over his girlfriend, he sadly grabs the attention of the police, and this is supported by the female character, who feels no remorse by what is happening. By having this shot as the final ending of the scene, we clearly acknowledge that the female character is symbolic of an alpha female, and this was something we wanted to channel in our own music video. Through research, my group and I noticed in R&B music videos there is great emphasis on the lyrics, which relates to the visuals of the video. The exact theory of this is called Goodwin theory. Through primary research, my group and I analyzed the lyrics to our chosen song, Tank, I Can't Make You Love Me, and we looked at his music video to see how the lyrics was applied. The first image that we see is a screenshot of the chorus. The lines that struck us the most is when the artist says, "You can't make your heart feel something that it won't," and "Here in the dark in this final hour." The lyrics links perfectly well in the video, and it does so in accordance to camera, editing, and mise en scène. The first scene we get is a long shot, which shows the distance between the male and the female. It enhances the spiritual and emotional distance between the couple, and this is heightened by the low level lighting to convey their deteriorating relationship. And consequently, in the second shot, we get a close up of the female character's face.
We decided to use a clear narrative structure in our music video, where the relationship between the male and the female is shown through clear narrative.
Through secondary research, me and my group realized that in the R&B genre, in the videos they obtain various different camera angles and shots, and this is something that we wanted to instill in our own music video. As you can see, we have a high angle shot, a mid close up, a long shot, and a close up of all the various artists that you can see in this. Here is an example of the camera angles that we have used in our own music videos, such as a mid close up, and a close up on the necklace.
We found out that in Drake's Marvin Room, the use of camera angles helps to emphasize the melancholic tone. For example, in the close up, both videos and the cameras are brought towards us and we contact with the artist. The close ups and over the shoulder shots helps us to give the audience an insight of the feelings and emotions. The use of lighting is extremely important, the soundtrack along with the lights as well.
Also, there is the artist actually singing in the whilst other things are happening throughout the music video. This happens quite a lot in the R&B genre. We have also tried to incorporate it in our own video. Neo in particular does this in his video. He tries to sing whilst the storyline is being told behind him. We also plan to do the same in our music video.
This is to attract his audience. We have chosen to have him singing towards the audience in a plain studio to give a very somber effect. This will attract a particular audience as we see the image of love and how love in particular has affected him. In this shot, in particular, our artist is singing with every emotion he has, showing us how much he's in love with the girl. At one point, we see him turn away from the screen, showing his distress. This is very common for a male R&B artist to hide their emotions, to look away, and to look down. Unlike women artists who would instead cry in the screen, women do not mind being shown as weak, but men on the other hand choose to hide these emotions. In our group, we have shown the more emotional side and how deep in love that they were. We break in and out of a lot of shots, and at one point we have our female gazing into many points we have our female gazing into the screen, looking at us, giving us a smile. She's our dominant figure, and throughout all of the shots we have, we see her in a blurry image. We also see some shots where the two protagonists are together in the same shot, looking each other in the eye, showing their love and emotions. This again is a confection of an R&B video.